What's going on, y'all? It's your brother Larry, and today we're talking about Egyptian history, where what y'all looking at right now is the papyrus plant. And if you know anything about Egyptian history, the papyrus plant was very important as to the Egyptian civilization being the first civilization to write down their history. Everything before then was either sculptures or it was just oral history. Afterwards, we head over to the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization. We can really do a deep dive on these artifacts and some of these sculptures. Let's get started with this 35,000-year-old skeleton that was found in Africa, one of the oldest in the world. You can also see some primitive tools used, such as knives and rocks that were probably used to break open nuts and start fires. Eventually, the Egyptians were moving to agriculture, where they were growing their crops, harvesting them, and making things out of them. As you see in these sculptures, they're kneading the bread, and there's even included a small oven or stove. Afterward, the Egyptians would develop tools to write, and we see here a statue of the ibis bird, which the Egyptian god of wisdom thought is modeled after. These are some other tools and a long sheet of papyrus with some writing on it, and a stone tablet that was the medium of writing before papyrus was developed. Then we move into the field of medicine. Depicted here is a picture of a woman giving birth being assisted, and there are some medical/surgical tools there, and I believe that the ones up here are more of the dental variety. With medicine came the mummification ritual, where you see the canopic jars that hold the organs on the left and the right hand side, and the small figurines in the middle that depicted the servants. Now, we can't have a ritual without music. Seen here are some of the earliest musical instruments. Harps on the left hand side, and you see some flutes in the middle, and there are some small figures at the top that are playing the drum. All good things come to an end, and eventually the Egyptian Empire was taken over by the Persians and then the Greeks. So here are some of their clothes, their literature, and their coins. They would also recreate some statues and hieroglyphs that mimic the Egyptian culture. They're really pale in comparison to the original, but we can't blame them for trying. After the Greeks, it was the Romans, and then the Arabs came in, and they have been occupying the land of Egypt ever since. Now, I did go down there and see the mummies, but I couldn't take any pictures or make much noise, period. It was heavy security down there. It was more security in the mummy tomb than in the whole building. Very respectful of the dead. But I did want to highlight Queen Amos Nefertari for still having the two-strand twist coming out of her head. Like, go look up the mummy for yourself. It's crazy. Catch y'all in the next one.